Yo, what the fuck is up, YouTube? It's been a minute since I uploaded, man, but hey, coming back with an Overwatch video of how I went from silver to masters. So I was placed at 1850, the shittiest place to play Overwatch competitive ever. It was silver. I did shitty on my placement matches. I didn't play season 1, season 2, so the game thought I was completely new. And yeah, long story short, I got placed at 1850. Believe it or not, I don't know if there's a way to tell where you got placed at, but you know, I'm not lying to you. This isn't for views or anything. This is just to help out players who want to get out of gold or platinum, diamond. If you want to get out of that, I can help you out. This is what I learned. So the first thing I want to talk about is thinking about the big picture. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers say, oh, make small steps, do this. If you're in gold, don't say, oh, I want to go to Grandmasters by the end of the season. I say, no, fuck that. Go big or go home. Set the highest fucking standard for yourself. If you believe in yourself and you think you deserve to be in Masters or Grandmasters, aim for that. If you're in Platinum, right, and you're like, oh, I really want to get to Diamond, blah, blah, blah. No. Just tell yourself you want to get to Grandmasters. Believe me. Just think about it in school. The kids who go for 100%, go for the A+, if they get a B, they're still gonna get a good grade. But those kids who are like, if I get a C, I'll be happy. Those are the kids that usually don't even pass the class. So get the mindset right. Think about the big picture. Think about, you are already a Masters player. How are you gonna get there? How are you gonna get there? Ask yourself that. Second thing is, go online and see your hero stats. So this is website I'm going to link in the description called overbuff.com, or if you have a smartphone, you can download this app called Oversumo, and then you can type in your gamer tag, PSN, Steam ID, whatever PC guys, your Steam username. You type your name in, and then it analyzes every hero to the bone. It tells you how many elims per life. It ranks you in the world. I think I'm like the top 2% of soldiers on console, which is gonna, I'm totally bragging right now, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm telling you this later on. So when you find the heroes that you're really good at, let's say you're in the top 10% of Roadhog, you know what I mean? Play more Roadhog, get even better with him, get so good with him that you carry the fucking game with him. I've seen a Widowmaker carry games for me. Speaking of Widowmakers, triple team kill, yeet. I've seen some people just straight up carry because they just know one hero down to the bone. They just know it really, really well. They fucking mastered it, and they just know how to hold their own. So it's good to be versatile, but have a niche of like heroes. I say one hero, one strong hero that you're just godly at. For me, it's Soldier 76 because I have a Call of Duty background. Even Blizzard themselves said it when they made the game. Soldier 76 was tailored for, Counter-Strike and Call of Duty players. I jumped right on that. I was like, wow, I'm good at this. I'm going to play more of it. And yeah, it might get boring sometimes, but I was like, no, I'm going to get really good at this. I'm going to get to Masters playing Soldier. And I fucking did it, man. It took 71 hours this season of Soldier 76. And I might be a little bored of him, but I'm playing Hanzo right now in the fucking gameplay, but when it comes to comp, I'm not gonna choose McCree if I'm godly at Soldier. If I'm good with McCree, but I'm just an insane soldier, obviously I'm gonna pick Soldier because that's gonna increase my chances of winning. Number 3, communication is your friend. Now, there is such thing as an over communication in teams, especially 6-man. Oh my god, 6-man, it's fun, but it can be stressful if you have 6 people calling out 6 different things at once. That's just asking for a team wipe of your own team. Get domed, baby. God damn, hello. And you're just asking for a loss if all these people are talking, but you have to learn to communicate right. So, what I mean by this is when you play, let's say you get hooked by a Roadhog, right? And it's a bullshit hook. It happens. Even with the hook 2.0, bullshit hooks happen all the time. Don't cry. Don't yell. Look at that Mercy trying to hide in the grass. Don't yell, don't go all crazy. No, just call it out. Be like, Roadhog, upstairs left room. He hooked me, I'm dead. That's all you gotta say. You don't have to whine, you don't have to bitch, because guess what? Emotions transfer, and if you start whining, complaining, get angry, then guess what? Your team is gonna start whining, complaining, get angry, and then it's just a shit show. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, every Overwatch player who has a microphone can relate to this, and if you don't have a microphone, use the, my ultimate is ready, group up with me, the voice, whatever it's called on the bottom left, the voice comm, use that. Actually, just buy a mic. Jesus Christ, this is a team game. Seriously, man, just buy a mic. Number 4 is going on with number 3, mute toxic players. So let's say you're solo queuing or duo queuing, and then you're in team chat, right? And then there's a guy who's just constantly complaining, bitching. Don't even argue with them. Just mute them. Because guess what? There's some pieces of shit online that if you get them a little angry, they'll throw games. They'll pick Torb on attack and start hammering the turret on spawn. Like, they will do that. And just for the satisfaction of you getting angry. So don't even give them that emotional response. Just think about, like, if you have like a girlfriend or something, right? And if she's just super fucking crazy and she lives off of like you getting angry, and she thinks it's cute or whatever, you know how fucking women are. Like, it's the best thing to do is just to ignore it and not even entertain it, because that way they won't even do anything about it. Number 5, never blame teammates and always be accountable for everything that goes on in the game, even when it's not your fault. Why? Yeah, you might have some guy without any thumbs on your team who, his little brother's playing on his big brother's account and he just has no idea what he's doing. But guess what? If you blame him, then you're giving yourself an excuse of why you didn't play as well. Don't do that. Just say, hey, I could have played better. We could have won if I did this. Take responsibility. It's just be a man and just take responsibility even when it's not your fault, because guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna become a better player. If LeBron is gonna start blaming all his teammates for the loss, no, he doesn't do that. He's just like, oh, I should have made more. I should have made more points. I should have passed more. I should have been more alert. Blah blah blah. That's the winner mindset. Winners don't blame other people when they lose. They blame themselves. You know why? Because next time they put in that same situation, they know what they can do better to win. Number 7, fight the tilt. I understand this game can make us angry. It's Overwatch. Let's say you're McCree and you're high nooning, and then you have fucking 6 people lined up on your shot, and then out of nowhere you just get domed in the head by Widow. Of course you're gonna be mad, we're humans, but just try to fight it. If you gotta scream, mute your microphone, just let it all out. Don't let your teammates hear it. It does not help. Just don't do that. And when you play on tilt, let's say you lose 2 games in a row, just take a break, man. Just go work out, go fucking beat your meat, go eat, go for a jog, go do some homework, go do some reading, go do something else, go outside. Because when you play angry, and you've probably heard this before all over YouTube, but I'll say it again because it's just so important. You're not going to play in your best ability. You're going to be hyper aggressive. You're going to underestimate the enemy team because you're thinking that, let's say if I'm fair right now, you see how I'm calm right now. I see the turrets right there. I flank behind the Reinhardt. I know there's people behind me. I know they're coming out of spawn. I know they're right there. I knew Torb was setting that turret for his molten core, and if I was angry, I would just charge the Torb. I'd be like, fuck this Torb. He's short. Fuck him. He's ugly. His beard's better than mine. Fuck him. He has to die. No, I didn't think about that. I knew that his turret was more of a threat, so I destroyed it. And then when he went molten core, he had no fucking OP turret. That's the mentality I want you guys to have. Just play smart. Don't play angry. Just keep calm. When shit goes down, just remember to breathe. I know I've seen people play this game and they just literally turn purple because they forget to breathe. It's really intense, but hey, breathing helps, and breathing is good. We need it to live. Number 8. This is getting more advanced into the game, but you want to anticipate enemy ultimates to properly counter them. Let's say if ask your Reinhardt what his ult's at. Let's say it's the first team fight, right? And he says it's at 80%. Assume the enemy Reinhardt has his Earth Shatter. So don't get all clumped up behind the enemy, your Ryan's shield. You know, spread out a little bit. Make sure he doesn't get a nice like fucking 6-man Ryan. Boop. Make sure he doesn't get a 6-man Earth Shatter. Just anticipate it. And also anticipate enemy cooldowns too. So let's say Roadhog throws a hook at someone, right? The enemy Roadhog throws a hook at you and he misses. Call it out. Be like, Roadhog, no hook. Now this tip right here is what I noticed what really separates when I was in Diamond, like early Diamond to late Diamond and like kind of mid Masters. When I was in the Masters games, a lot of people were starting to call out cooldowns. They were saying Tracer, like no recall or whatever, and everyone just focused, and the Tracer was not a problem at all. That's all it was. The communication was just so great. You know, of course when shit wasn't going all crazy, we were all, you know, talking shit, just having fun, blah blah blah. But when it came down to like the team fights or whatever, like we just called out the little, just these little minute details that a lot of players, they think it's not a big deal, but hey, when Roadhog has no hook, he's really vulnerable. Or when he has no heal, he's incredibly vulnerable. If Ana throws an anti-nade that on the enemy Reinhardt or something and then calls it out, and then Reinhardt knows, he'll go for a pin and he'll most likely secure the kill, if you know, if all goes well. But yeah, that goes for all the tips I have for this video. I'll definitely have some more later, but right now, you know, this is what I came up with. If this helped you, leave a like, leave me a comment, and definitely subscribe for more Overwatch content, because this game is absolutely phenomenal. I'm still in love with it. I play it every day for I don't know how many months, since probably the beginning of last semester of fall, like the end of summer. I've been playing this game like crazy. I just love it. It's just so competitive, it's so fun, it's so different. You know, there's so many heroes to choose from, but the thing is, like, every single game is different, and I love it. If you don't play Overwatch but you enjoy watching it, definitely give it a go. It's a really solid game. You'll have lots of fun. It's casual and incredibly competitive, depending on how you want to play it. But that's it for this video, guys. You know, I'm not claiming to be the best player ever, but this is just my my method of how I climbed out of silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and all the way up to masters. It just that's how I did it. If this helped, let me know. If it didn't, I'm sorry, but I tried. Have a good day, guys. Peace.